Welcome back, guys, to another episode of The Last Game Hunter, and today we are going to look at Gator Frameworks Desk-Mounted Broadcast Pro Boom Mic. Now, it's, I guess, not a secret, or is a secret, because I never really talked about it, but I'm doing a lot of changes here coming up, especially with the new podcast coming up, Game Over. That's right, it's going to be called Game Over, and I wanted something better than the typical ones that I have like this, and the reason being is it's just they're flimsy, they bend at the bottom. If my desk moves and they're close to a wall, they'll just go bang bang bang. They're not as sturdy, I guess is the best thing to say. And in the grand scheme of things, they work, but they don't do what I want, and they're messy. The wires are just out in the open. I just don't like it. So I've been shopping around, trying to find out, and I've been asking a few people what they think, what's a good broadcast boom mic arm, or just a boom mic arm in general, and nobody could really tell me or answer the question properly. So after a few months of doing homework, I've been looking at this Gator Frameworks product, and it seems to be solid. They seem to have good reviews, and I'm moving to XLR. So I'll get into that in another video with some setups, but I'm moving away from USB to XLR, and doing that, I need to have something a little more professional for myself. So what this is going to do is a whole pile of things. One, this is the XLR edition of the boom mic, which means it actually has the XLR built in, so that's going to be pretty sweet. So let's just get this unboxed, take a look at it, see how happy or unhappy I'm going to be. Gotta hope happy, because after 3 months of shopping, enough's enough. So let's just get this bad boy out. The box is long, but it's light. It's not heavy. I don't know if it's because it's fully extended. I have no idea, or is it in half, or whatever the case is. So you're on the same ride I'm on. Let's just see how this works. I think it's what is it, compact overall. The length is 20.5 inches, 4.75 width, and 2.5 high. I don't know if that explains things properly, but boom arm extension, 32.25 inches. Of course, the standard material is all aluminum, hence the lightness. Finish is black powder coated, nice. Weight, 3 pounds. So, I mean, like I said, it's not a heavy product, and you don't want heavy anyway. I'm more curious to see how all this works out. I've never had XLR setups before. I've never seen, oh, okay. So, nothing else in the box. We can just get that out of the way now. Alright, we have a box here, and we have a product here in the bag. I'm going to take a look at the box first, because, well, it's a box. It's white, it needs to be looked at. Okay, what do we have here? There's actually screws. I guess you can screw this thing down. When I was looking this up, it looked like it did a clamp mount, and but with a solid post, which is what I was looking for. I wanted a solid post, but this looks like it actually has a bolt down system, which is very interesting, because I have to be very sure where I'm putting it. That's nice. Rubber covered lockdowns. So this is your it's powder coated. I mean, it's definitely beautiful. So this would actually go on your desk, bolt down, mount. Now, I want to know if there's two ways to do this, or is the bolt down the only way they do it now? Because if the only way to do it now is bolting down, kind of wish I would have known that, but I'm okay, because that was kind of one of the thoughts I had in my mind, where I'd like to bolt it down, but I have to be 100% positive of where I'm doing that, because once you put screws into your desk, people, it's over. Now, the other option, I don't know if it is an option. Could you bolt it to a wall and have it come out? I don't know. So, looks like there might be some sort of a thing in here. Instructional. Oh, okay, so it comes with both. I'm noticing that right now. This is actually sounded worse than it did. It wasn't that bad. It was the desk mount. Now, unlike, this is where I look at things here and I go, unlike the desk mounts that come with the scissor style, the post goes straight down in here. This is solid. And even if you desk mount it, it's not going to bend. You'd have to reef on it to bend. I love how everything is rubbered. Everything has rubber on it. So I'm happy because I don't have to permanently mount this mic if I don't want to, in case I make changes. But if I do want to, I can. And I didn't even know that part came with it. So very happy about that. So that is good news all the same. All right, this is a Gator Frameworks stands and accessories for stage and studio. Cool. Nice little bookmark if you want one. Okay, so on the line here, so we have, this is nice because we have, oh, they must be screwed together maybe? Okay, so here we have the arm, right? As you see, it's tubular, which is the whole thing I was going for. And it can bend or whatever, of course, and you tighten and loosen with these knobs here. And I love how they're all rubber coated. You have your mic mount right here, and I'm hoping there's different sizes, and there is. So there's adapters to go from 2 different styles. So I'll see if you can see that there. So this one unscrews and you screw in another one, and so on. So there is different adapters there for different ways to go. Hopefully mine mount to that, because if not, that's going to make me cry. And of course, here's the post that would go into this or the mount. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pretend mount it by putting it on this. So like anything, this is just a clamp mount. You just unclamp it. Whee! So this is the typical mounting style, and then you put your piece in, and if you want, you can tighten it down so it's not going to flimms in any way. So now we have this Gator. I got nice, looks like nice logos right there. The powder coating, the finish on this, people, absolutely beautiful. So now we have a mount. We have that mounted. I want to take a look at what's underneath here, because this is quite a bit of XLR cable. It's very thick, so you're not. It looked kind of thin in the pictures, but it's not. It's actually pretty thick. It looks like you're getting about maybe 20-25 feet altogether, because it's going through the tube and everything. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's see here. So, okay, so what they did, they just clipped them together. So here's the one that would go to your microphone. Remember, now I'm going XLR. And this is the one that would go to my Scarlett Solo, or whatever it is you're going to use, whether it be your mixer or so on, but this would be the end that you would use for the other side. Now, I'm not going to get into what I'm putting on here or anything yet, because that is another review. I just wanted to finally get a hold of an arm that will make me happy moving forward on my new endeavor. And this is the arm. Hopefully everything goes well, because this part here kind of scares me a little. That is pretty big, and that is actually pretty big. I don't remember them being that big, but I'll have to check and see if that is actually pretty standard or not. This looks like it would be for Yeti or Blue, your snowball mics. It looks like the adapter that would come for those, as I've seen this before with an adapter kit I bought for my snowball when I used to use one, and it would use a plastic at the time, one like this. So this is a metal one. I believe that is exactly what that's for. That could also be a standard in studio gear. I'm not 100%. All I know is this is the arm moving forward. This is what I wanted. It is just absolutely beautiful. I mean, look, it doesn't even really, like, it's pretty solid, and that's what I'm looking for. So when I hit my desk, it's not just bouncing around. and the other ones just kind of bounce around. They keep bouncing. So for example, if I had a camera on it, the camera's constantly doing this. And when I'm live streaming, that is not what I'm looking for. So guys, let me know in the comments what you think. This is a really nice arm. I'm very impressed with it. I like the capability of just, you know, look how smooth that works, right? I mean, and you just lock it in place with the rubber coated pieces here, which is really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Just absolutely phenomenal. Like that. Very smooth. There's no creaking. The other ones creak. There's a lot of critiques, a lot of little things that are bothering me about the cheaper ones, and that was one of the biggest things. They make a lot of noise. They shake a ton, and this one here just seems to be perfectly solid. Moving forward, it looked like it should be a happiness. Again, this is a new endeavor for me. So guys, later on, if you're ever looking for a list of stuff I use, go ahead and ask. I will be glad to try and jot down, you know, ways of doing things. I learn as I go along like anyone else. I'm not a professional by any means. I'm just learning just like you guys out there. I'm just trying to help out. So if anything I can answer, always comment below. And guys, till next time, I hope you enjoyed the GatorWorks Pro arm, because I'm pretty excited about it myself. I've never had anything this nice before. And it's not a sponsored video, guys. I just want to let you know that too. This is not sponsored in any way. I did reach out to them. They did talk to me. They did forward me to the right people. But I never did get a response for them. So I bought it. It went on sale for $160, regular $270 Canadian. So it's not a cheap arm, but it's not a deal breaker. So I had, you know, some of my wonderful money from you guys just purchasing, helping me out by purchasing off my Amazon affiliate store, and that paid for this arm. Thank you very much, guys, for that, and I appreciate all of you for just helping out, buying what you needed anyway, and I will have a link in the description below if you're looking to purchase an arm like this as well. Also, in there, they also have other arms that are cheaper, $99 and so on. They are the two-piece style, not tubular, but they do look like they're built with this design in mind, and they look like they're pretty solid. And one day maybe I can review those down the road. We'll have to see and see how things go forward. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Game over.